first, people are like, high G, why? And they look at it as a nuisance. But there are some very, very cool things that you can do with the high G, especially anytime you're using a 7th interval. Don't know what that means? That's fine. I'm going to show you in this lesson. We're going to do a very cool blues in D that uses that high G and brings the personality of the ukulele out and lets it shine. New Ukulele Wednesday and Saturday. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. Printable tabs up here by becoming a Patreon for all of our lessons and sometimes backing tracks. Additional links in the description, including my email if you want some one-on-one lessons. Ukulele brain attention span with the high G. Follow me on in. Let's break it down. The shuffle rhythm is the foundation of this lesson, as it is with a lot of blues. Bar the 5th fret, middle finger on the 6th fret, and this is our D7. With this, we're just going to go down, up. We're going to put our ring finger on the 7th fret of the E string on the 2nd beat. Then we're just going to take it off. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and if you want to, you can get your pinky on the 8th fret on the 4th beat, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and with this particular kind of shuffle, I like to do just the 7th fret. If I were doing something up here, then I would get that pinky involved. That shuffle looks like this. It's also a D shuffle, and it's 2nd fret, open A string. And just pinch them both, the C and the A string, just these 2 fingers. Then get your ring finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, back to 2nd fret. Okay, now, you can mix that shuffle in anytime you want. We're going to do a measure of this shuffle though. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then 2 more beats. 1 and 2 and then we're going to get the magic power of this high G to shine with this lick. Love it. It's 2 triplets. And the first one is hammer 5 to 7 on the A string, and then the 7th fret of the 5th fret of the G string. So what's going on there? This is a C note, and that's what turns a D into a D7. If you're making this shape here, that C note is here. So this lick is pretty hard to get to that note. But because we have the high G, we have it right there. Now we're going to take that a step further and then hammer 5 to 6 and then 5th fret of the A. So we get. And then when we finish, we're right in position to go back to our shuffle. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, triple it, triple it. If your hand is cramping on this, you're probably squeezing too hard. You don't need to use as much pressure as you think to make these bar chords. Okay, first 4 measures sound amazing. Now we are going to have some fun with our G. We're going to use this high G over our G7 as well. Our 4 chord is G7. We're going to start off with a cool riff that uses that high G. It's 6 hammer 7 and then open high G. And that's a triplet. 1 pola, 1 pola. It's the same as 1 hammer 2, play 3. But because it's here, we're in position to do some really cool things with our shuffle again. Now you can either use 2 fingers or 1. We're going to play the 7th fret of the E and the A. It's probably best to use 2 fingers because right after that we're going to play 5 and 7, but our thumb is still hitting this low G. When you do that hammer on, that was a weird emphasis, hammer on, when you do the hammer on, keep that ring finger down, then play, and then you're right in position to play that. Now it's 2 and, but it's not 2 and, it's 2 and. Swing rhythm. You're going to finish that. You're going to go 1 pola, 2 and 3, triple it, 5, 7, 5, triple it. Very cool. That would be the foundation of a very cool blues in G if you wanted to do that too. 2 measures of it. Back to our D7. And this time we're going to do the riff 2 times. We're going to just to give it a little more spice into our turnaround. Turnaround uses both of these, which is cool because we have a G and an A, so they're just a whole step apart. Open it. Then from there, we're going to come up and grab the 9th fret. That's our C sharp. That is the major third. 0, 0, 9, 7. 1 and 2 and back to 8. Back to 9, and then open A again. I love that arpeggio. I made this up just exploring the open G. Explore the ukulele. You never know what you're going to find. I imagine that for most of you guys, the fretboard is a lot like the ocean. It's like 95% undiscovered. This is a great way to kind of discover some of these areas. Use that open G and take your knowledge with you down the fretboard. I do want to do a lesson on learning the fretboard with 5 chords, and so that's something to keep in mind and look out for. With just 5 shapes of chords, you can learn the entire fretboard. Okay, so let me know if you're interested in that, and I will happily do it. I'm going to do it anyways, actually, if no one makes a comment, because it's important. So, now we're on to the G. You're going to see some notes that we saw in our shuffle. Open G, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6 to 7, 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Finishing on with that G note there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Boom. Okay, making our D7 down here. I'm just strumming these 3. You can strum the whole thing. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. Doesn't really matter. You could also piano pluck it. And then we have our turnaround. Now after hitting that, we come down here and play this triplet. 7, 8, 9. 1 pola. And slide these 2 fingers over by keeping this one on the D. Now you're going to get 7, 8, 7, 7, 8. So you have. The next one's going to be 6 and 7. Pluck the 7, 6, 7. So nice and slow. We finish with 7, 6, 5. 1, 2 pola, 3 pola, 4 pola, 1. Then from there, down here, you're going to play 3 and 2, up to 4 and 3, up to 5 and 4, which are in the A chord. 1, 2, and 3, 4 into the top of the song. So the last two measures into the top. The last four measures love it. Let's take it from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you shred a big fat solo with the blues scale and the D minor pentatonic and the D mixolydian. You could do the whole Clapton Layla solo there. That would sound great. All right, enjoy it. Explore the open G. It is your friend. You can do a lot of cool things with it. You don't need to go get a low G, okay? Explore. And there you go, folks. That is the power of that high G that I was talking about. Hopefully you kind of know what that 7 is. Explore it with chord melody, because anytime you have a chord melody as well that's using that 7th in the melody, it's extremely beneficial to have the high G too. Okay, keep on rocking, keep on rolling. Life is good. I will catch you on the flip side, and I will hopefully see you Wednesday for ukulele, Saturday for ukulele, Monday for guitar if you take that challenge too. Till next time, keep on rocking, keep on rolling. Have a lovely day. Life is good.